Welcome back everyone to Skincare and Beauty with Perkiperkins, and today on my channel we'll be discussing my top 3 recommendations for drugstore and luxury foundations. A collaboration with my friend here on YouTube, Belinda MUA, and we'll be discussing our top 3 recommendations for drugstore and luxury foundations. In my case, I have combo to oily skin at this time, which changes to dry, so that's why it's a combo. And I'm in my late 30s, while Belinda, she has actually a little bit more mature skin than me, and she has more dry skin. So if you're interested in hearing my top 3 recommendations for both drugstore and luxury foundations, especially coming this fall, make sure you guys keep on watching. But before I go any further, don't forget, you guys, hit that subscribe button, select all in your notifications. This way YouTube hopefully notifies you the moment I do any uploads. And if you guys do end up loving my video, I would greatly appreciate if you guys gave me a big old fat thumbs up, and hopefully leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think of any of these foundations, if you guys have tried them. I would love to know. But alright, you guys, let's get to it and let's start this video, and let's go. So as I mentioned in the introduction, this is a collaboration with my friend Belinda. When it comes to complexion products, I love being able to get more than one opinion on products, because we all have different skin concerns, and also we are in different age brackets. So being able to collaborate with Belinda, you know, she has a different age bracket than I do, and I have more combo skin. She has more dry skin. It gives you, you know, best of both worlds, and I don't know what her top choices will be, so I'm excited to check out her video. And once you're done with my video, make sure you guys check out Belinda's, which I will have it linked down below, and if I figure out how to do it, I'll link it up in the cards as well. And also, all the products that I use in this video, when it comes to foundations, I'll have them linked down in the description as well, you guys. So if you guys are interested in purchasing them, I will have a couple affiliate links there. So for myself, you guys, today I'm actually using one of the foundations which I am featuring as one of my top 3 when it comes to drugstore. The NYX mattifying powder. And I'm in shade light, and this one in particular, I honestly originally picked it up because I had been hearing rumors that it was a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless powder, and I love that powder. I've hit pan already on it a long time ago. In fact, I had to reduce the amount I was using it because I was running out, you know, and it's almost a $40 powder. And I have to tell you guys, this powder is so beautiful. I've been wearing it all day today. I started off from like around 8 a.m. and at this time that I'm filming this video, it's seriously like 9. Right before filming, I did slightly touch up my T-zone because, you know, the thing had broken apart a little bit. But other than that, my base stayed really nicely. When it comes to powder foundation, most people, like myself, we will, you know, apply our concealers, color correctors, any cream products or liquid products underneath first, and then apply the powder on top. Now, and what's really nice about this powder, again, it's very versatile. Even though it's considered mattifying, it's not so mattifying that your face feels cakey or anything like that. It's very comfortable, very breathable. I had some slightly glowing products underneath, and you could still see that little soft glow coming through, which I love and enjoy. And it's only $8, you guys. $8. And again, the formulation's very beautiful. If you want to use it on its own, again, you know, as your actual foundation, it's gorgeous. Or if you want to use it to set your makeup, it's beautiful. I actually keep it in my purse throughout my day when I'm at work, if I need to, you know, touch up if needed, because on and off, depending on the weather, you know, my makeup will lift at times. But this guy is beautiful. Again, you can easily lightly touch up throughout your day, and because it's so affordable, you don't have to worry about if it breaks in your purse, you know, from traveling. that is going to be an arm and a leg to replace. Again, it's retails for $8 and it's available in 12 shade, which I feel that the shade range is, it's kind of decent, you know what I mean? The full name, it's the Can't Stop Won't Stop All Day Mattifying Powder. So the powder is specifically meant to help mattify your skin, control oil, and reduce shine, which again, you've seen in plenty of my videos that I've tried it on as like my setting powder. It does just that, and because I typically use it very lightly when I use it as a finishing powder, you can still see that slight glow when you want that glow, and it's not heavy. What's really great about it also, it doesn't emphasize textures, fine lines, wrinkles, nothing like that. And I'm able to also layer other products. Like, as you can see, I applied my color corrector, concealer, contour, and a little bit of liquid blush before I actually applied the powder, and it just does such a beautiful job just setting it on top, and just made everything look so smooth and more cohesive. And then I did go and apply a little bit more blush just to, you know, just to give me a little bit more of that pop, because I love a nice blush cheek. I love blush. I'm a blush hoe, so for show. Like it states, it's non-drying, non-cakey. So yes, yes, yes. NYX is considered a vegan and cruelty-free company. The pressed powder is considered a long-lasting, smooth, matte finish, which minimizes the appearance of oil and shine. And it's a long-lasting powder, extends the wear of your makeup, no transfer, no smudge, no makeup interruption. The transfer part, I think it all depends on how you apply it and stuff like that. I'll have a little bit of transfer by all means, but again, it's summer, so it's hot, I'm sweaty, it's gonna happen, and it's usually, again, right here, like in my mouth area, my T-zone. But even right now, if you guys see, it's not that bad. And again, I only lightly touched up so I could look even for this video. This is a multi-use. Use it as your full foundation or just use it as your finishing powder. But you will love it. I highly recommend it. And it's pretty much, in my opinion, meant for all skin types. Unless you're like ultra dry, only use it as a finishing powder. Another liquid foundation, which is a medium buildable coverage, is this guy right here from Catrice. So the Catrice HD Liquid Foundation retails for $11 at Ulta. I'm not sure if it's available at other stores. I just know I picked mine up at Ulta. It's available in like 8 or 10 shades. So the shade range is not the best, you guys. I definitely understand. But it, again, it has a very beautiful finish. It's stated to have up to a 24-hour last. Yesterday when I wore this foundation, again, I was creating new content because I've done plenty of content throughout the years with it. But you want to shake it. It comes in a dropper. So typically I like to put it in the back of my hand, but this one, since it does have a dropper, I'll like drop it right there. If not, just at the back of my hand. And this one in particular, it's a very, very lightweight, very breathable formula. It just feels like your skin kind of deal. If you do a good skincare prep, like yesterday when I applied mine, I didn't do any primer. I just applied it directly on top of my moisturizer, and it was so beautiful. It's kind of like what I would consider a soft matte. So it's not super matte where you're going to feel dried up or cakey. Again, it doesn't emphasize any textures or anything like that. And all my other products layer on very beautifully. I had mine on for almost 12 plus hours and it looked great. The only area I had issues was in my nose because on my nose I had my divots because, of course, I typically use glasses on a daily basis unless I'm wearing contacts like today. 2, I literally I should have waited a few more minutes, but I literally, after setting my face, I put my sunglasses on nearly immediately, so it hadn't dried down fully yet. And of course, when I lifted my glasses, all the makeup right here lifted up. But it was very easy to fix. I literally just tapped my sides with my finger and boom, it was fixed. They call it a full coverage, but this is like a medium to full coverage in my opinion. And I did just one light layer, you guys, and it looked great. I don't need a full coverage beat. I love a light medium coverage actually, especially now that my skins have improved so much. Even when I have my breakouts, it's just doing so much better that I do prefer a light medium coverage versus a full coverage beat. I like to see a little bit of my skin peeking through you. This is actually also a newer product to me. This is the Wet n Wild Bare Focus Tinted Hydrator. So this is supposed to be like a tinted moisturizer. Oh my god, you guys. I have not had the best of luck when it comes to Wet n Wild products. I picked this up actually at Target, you guys, for $3.99. I got one for myself and actually one for my daughter. This formulation is beautiful. So let me read you the description and then I'll spiel how I feel about it. So it says, this is an oil-free tinted hydrator with hyaluronic acid. Yes, thank you, babe. And vegan squalene, which your girl and all of us with acne-prone skin, that's an ingredient we love, okay? And it says, is a one-way ticket to quench your perfection. Wet n Wild Bare Focus Tinted Hydrator Skin Veil features a buildable sheer to medium coverage with a semi-matte finish for a naturally flawless, nourished glow. And you guys, I love, love, love it. There's days I don't have to even set it and it looks beautiful all day long with very minimal, if any, transfer when I wear my mask. It all depends on the type of face mask I'm wearing. I typically tend to use my fingers and then I'll like tap it out with a sponge. If I want a little bit more of a heavier coverage, I will then apply my dots and then use like a firmer kind of like kabuki style brush for it. But the finish is gorgeous. It leaves my skin looking so nice and natural. My daughter got the second darkest shade, but when it blended out, she loves it. She uses it every day for school and she's like, has no issues. And again, she lightly sets it with the powder. She uses the NYX also, and she does a little eyeliner. She's good to go. So for it to be work proof, school proof, she does dance, she does, all these things, and it's beautiful. And again, it doesn't emphasize texture. I personally would recommend using other like liquids or creams on top of it. Decide to set it with a powder of any type. I've tried a few of them. It doesn't look as good. Like, it looks more dried up, even, so in my opinion, it kind of doesn't last as long as it should or it could. Usually prefer to only set my under eyes because that will be crease central, and for the rest of my face I leave it unset. That's my preferred way. And again, I will pop in pictures to show you guys. This has truly been one of my go-tos ever since I picked it up, you guys. It's affordable. I will definitely stock up because I love it. Again, these are my top 3 choices / recommendations if you have combo oily skin or even those with dry skin. These are very universal products and pretty much 10 or under. $8, $3.99, $11. And again, many times if you pick them up at Ulta, they have that buy $15 in affordable drugstore makeup, you get $3.50 for luxury. And honestly, you guys, when it comes to luxury, I try to still keep it medium affordable, but stuff that was tried and true for me. And again, versatile, because my combo skin changes with the season, has dry to oily and blah blah blah. I'm your girl for tips and tricks. Another one I had to bring back and mention to you guys, and I honestly stumbled onto it when I was planning on making this video. I was going through my foundation collection. This is the Smith & Colt Veil Threat Weightless Micro Blurring Foundation. You guys, I made an entire video on it last year when I first picked it up because it was so beautiful. It didn't transfer. I could do it with setting it or not setting it. It was stunning. It would wear well over 12 hours, and they actually stay up to like 16 hours or something like that. It's very light coverage. It's buildable as well. And again, I always try to start off, especially for reviews, doing a single layer versus building up. And this, when I used it again, it was just like before. I applied 2 pumps, I blended it through my face and neck, and it was gorgeous. Lasted all day. And now what is funny, last year when I picked this up, it was on clearance for $10.50, so I regret not buying myself another bottle. But I'm not sure why, because it's still back in stock, fully restocked, or at Ulta, or it's available at the Smith & Co website. They offer 42 shades, you guys, so 42 shades. That's amazing. They have great undertones as well, and it retails for $42. So again, it evens your skin out, and your other products will layer beautifully on you. And again, I love the fact that it didn't transfer. It doesn't transfer to my white shirt. It wasn't like, I might have had a little bit over here, but more it was my blush and contour that were transferring, not the foundation. After over 12 hours, in fact, I did a live, and I'll link it down in my description on Instagram. My skin still looked great, and the foundation was still on. Again, the only thing that had transferred was my blush and bronzer slash contour. So this is again considered a natural buildable formula. From medium to a full coverage, it can last up to 12 hours. It's considered a transfer resistant pigment that remains true to tone, and it does actually. It says it's a melting mousse to cream. It does have a very soft, creamy texture. It's quickly and easily creating a moisture matte. And again, it is also kind of hydrating without feeling greasy or dewy. You know what I mean? Usually like that soft powdered finish look again without feeling matte or cakey or anything like that, or heavy. Okay, so it says it's vegan, cruelty free, of course, and it has its key ingredients: aloe vera gel hydrates. Oh, okay, so it has aloe vera, so that would explain also a lot of the hydrating. I can't pronounce this word, so I'll post it right there. Colorno, whatever, which helps brighten and smooth the skin. Olive oil, which helps nourish. So olive oil is not always the best thing, but honestly, I've had no issues with it or any clogging of my pores or nothing like that. And it's also free of any synthetic fragrances or gluten. So beautiful. In all honesty, this is a great year-round foundation, not just for fall and winter. I will, down below, I will link the video I had made, the dedicated video I had made, and back then my skin was more combo dry, so that's the ironic part. And then I had also done another collaboration back in October of last year with my friend Kat from Cat's Eye Beauty, and it was also rated back then. So again, highly recommend you guys check it out. Next, I think you guys know this guy right here. This is the Urban Decay Hydromatic Glow Tinted Hydrator Foundation. So this beauty right here is $29, a medium coverage, which is very long lasting. They state 24 hours, but I've used it for 12 to sometimes 16 hours, and it does last very nicely. It does transfer a bit because again, it's more of a dewy, glowy formula, but if I do set it with like a little bit of setting powder, like the loose powder, and then a little bit of finishing powder, I can make it extend longer with minimal transferring, which is great. So this, it is very limited in shades, you guys, so I do apologize about that. But I feel like they do have a nice range overall. This is stated to be a buildable coverage in the middle between a tinted moisturizer and a foundation, so it's a happy medium. It has a beautiful pigment, long lasting. It makes your skin look healthy and glowy, and it's considered to be for all skin types, even oily. Again, when it's really hot, like on the days that we're over 90, there's just no way I can keep this guy on my face no matter what primer I use. But as long as it's under 90, I found my magic number. This is fine. but it's meant for all skin types, including oily. Again, you know your skin, you would know how this works. It's non-comedogenic, minimizes pores and imperfections, smooths and blurs effects, and even skin tone, paraben-free, vegan, and cruelty-free formula. So it definitely does help smooth out the complexion. Of course, it's not going to hide all your pores. You definitely want to have a good skincare routine and maybe apply a little bit of a pore filling primer. Showing you guys how it looks. If I have some like before and afters, I will plug them in as well. But this is very beautiful, and I love their product. Now to our final foundation recommendation. This beauty right here is from Wonder Beauty. It's their Nude Illusion Liquid Foundation. I use this guy so much. They call it a full coverage, but in all honesty, you guys, this is more like a medium to full coverage, and I don't even think you can get to full, but it's still a very beautiful, dewy finish. And again, it's buildable, though you do have to be careful because it has the squeezy tube and then it has a doe foot applicator. This is actually my second bottle, just so you guys know. In 18 months, this is my second bottle. And this has a 12-month shelf life. It's again vegan and cruelty free, and it has no synthetic fragrances. It's very comfortable. I usually apply like several dots throughout my face and a little bit, you know, around my neck area, and just blend it out with my favorite BK beauty brush. It just blends out so beautifully. And I started using recently their concealer, and gorgeous. And again, I'm going to be popping in some pictures. It's very long lasting. Like, I can go at least a good 8 to 9 hours without having much issues or transfers. Though again, because it's a glowy finish, it does transfer a bit depending on how, again, the heat, how long I've had a mask on and things like that. So it can transfer, but I really haven't had much of an issue. This one in particular, I would definitely say no. It's meant for most skin types except no oily. I use this on the days that I know I don't feel too oily or greasy, or it's not going to be too hot. Let's say that. So if you have oily skin, I would not recommend this one, you guys. I'm so sorry. It's available at Sephora. It's $40, but it's only available in like 10 or 12 shades. It's very minimal. I know Wonder Beauty is still considered a smaller brand, but I do hope that they expand because they have really great complexion products. Like, I love Wonder Beauty's complexion products. Like, they're some of my favorite. Even their pressed powder, I used to love it so much. I actually finished it in the last couple months. So I hope they expand more on their complexion, because I really feel that is something that everyone can enjoy. These were my top 3 drugstore and luxury foundations. Again, I have combo oily leaning skin, and now that fall's coming, I'm gonna probably end up leaning combo dry. That's the beauty about the products I'm recommending. For the most part, these are meant for both skin types, and they're very universal, where they're not ultra matte or ultra dewy. Again, only warned about the Wonder Beauty one in particular because it's not necessarily meant for oily skin, and that's what they state as well. Hopefully, if you're looking for a new foundation coming this fall and winter and you needed some suggestions, you'd have pricing from $4 basically all the way to $40. And again, there is definitely other foundations that I do love and enjoy. It's just these are the ones that I felt were like my go-to foundations that I do like to use. But again, these are foundations that I felt were my go-tos for the season, that without fail these will work for any occasion or situation. Again, whether you want a little soft glam, natural look to go to work, or you want to have a beautiful full beat to last you all day to the night, you know, these foundations will definitely be worth your time and money, where I personally feel that you will not regret purchasing them. So let me know what you guys think about the foundations. Have you guys tried any of the drugstore or luxury foundations that I mentioned in this video? Please let me know in the comments below, or if you haven't tried them and any intrigued you, let me know which one would be your ideal choice to pick up. Get to make sure and check out Belinda MUA's channel, check out her videos, see what suggestions she has. Again, she has dry skin. She lives in the southeast basically, and she's in her late 40s, so she will definitely most likely have different advice, tips, and suggestions when it comes to that age bracket. While in mine, you know, I'm in my late 30s. I have dry combo to oily skin, acne prone skin, and you know, my skin's just a hot mess. So anywho, thanks so much again for giving me a little bit of your time today. I hope this video has helped you out in any way, shape, or form. If you guys have any questions, if you guys would like me to review anything or do any other recommendations or suggestions, please let me know down in the comments, or shoot me a DM by all means. I typically do tend to post more on Instagram versus YouTube, so I do apologize. I'm trying to post weekly, you guys, but starting a new job about a month earlier than I had originally expected really just threw me for a loop. So I'm adjusting to everything right now and figuring out a schedule to film and all the fun jazz. So you guys, again, once more, I do greatly appreciate each and every one of you that return, and I hope, again, before you guys head out, to hit that subscribe button if you're not part of the Perky family, and I hope you guys gave this video a big old thumbs up. But anyways, thank you, take care, be blessed, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.